Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to be viewing the mentorship feature that we have newly launched at Spark, and we're going to look at the mentor profile and the mentor's role. So when you log into Spark, it is going to help you personalize your experience. So we're going to click on mentor and then continue. And then this is some information about how the trust engine works. You have reputation points and Spark credits both. And here is a breakdown. We're just going to pass through it. You can read this information to know what the reputation points and everything is all about. And then we're going to click on boarding. And then we'll just have a small intersection. And then you can select from here your domains. For instance, I'll select artificial intelligence and I'll click on, let's say, Python. And then you can add your professional title as well. And you can add your company and then you're going to click on next. You will have to submit all of this information about yourself. Let me just completely do it and we'll be back. Once you have completed your introduction phase, you're going to be shown this profile screen where you can see that you have the designation of a mentor. You can have your email address over here, and then you can also edit your profile. Here's the trust engine. Here are the recommendations, which would have all the feedback that you get from your engagement on Spark. And here you can see your complete profile section. So in the complete profile section, you are going to set your availability. So for instance, here I am at the manage availability section where you are going to add in your slots, your availability. So you're going to click on a date, for instance, and then you can select which session type you're going to choose, and then you can add in a date. You can add in a time for that session. For instance, I'll click on let's do 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah. And then you can also choose to repeat it. For now, I'll just click on none. You have this one slot. So after this, what will happen is that your availability and session requests would be available to students. They can book your slot. So when you check in session requests, over here, you will be able to see some requests that students have done, and then you can accept this request, and then the session will be done. I'll just quickly go to the mentees side and put in a request for you to see how this would end up like. Right. So we have a request over here. You can view all the requests that have been sent to you, and then you can decide which one do you want to accept. And then, for instance, I'm going to accept. From here, I can accept by creating a new space, adding into an existing space, and without any space as well. You can also suggest the mentee a new slot if you've already booked the session with some other mentee. And you can add, when you have added more than one slots, then those slots will be available over here, and then you can select one of those and suggest the mentee to send this. Or you can either reject the slot as well. For now, I'm going to accept it, and I am not going to create a space. Confirm and accept. So yeah, then you can head over to the accept section. You can see that this is in acceptance, and then from here you will be able to, on the specific date, you can have the session. You're going to share the link to the mentee via their email address. You can share the Meet link, Google Meet or Zoom link to the mentee, and then you can have the session. And after the session, you can have the feedback form as well. And we'll show the feedback in a while as well. Once the session date has been expired, what happens is that, let me show you from the back. What is going to happen where you can see your engagement is you're going to move down, you're going to come on your profile section, come down into my engagements. Over here, you can view all engagements and you can see all the sessions that you have confirmed. You can see the ones that are overdue. Overdue means that the session time has been spent, the time has gone, and you now have to complete the session and fill in the feedback form. And then you can see the open as well, in which we're going to present the sessions whose timing is currently going on, the slot is currently going on, and the upcoming ones, the future ones will be represented, and the completed ones, the ones that have been filled, that have been done, and the form have been filled. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the overdue one. We're going to complete the session. We're going to click on yes, completed, and then we're going to give the mentee a feedback. For instance, I'll just add a feedback, and you can also choose to be for it to be public or private. You're going to submit the feedback, and the feedback is going to show on the mentee's recommendation box with the label of mentorship. So this is the end of the mentorship feature. If you are an existing user on Spark, what you can do is you can email us at info@etlonline.org, and we can have your role changed to a mentor. Once the feedback form is filled, you can either go to the space or you can archive the space that you have created if you have created it. Thank you so much, everyone.